Sagai Raj is our brave reporter who's been in the water through today, not only reporting but also reflecting the voices of those suffering in Bengaluru the most. Sagai, what is the situation right now? It appears that things could get worse in the next couple of days. Where are you? What's the situation, Sagai?
Shiv, I am at Yemalur. Yemalur is an area which connects IT corridors as well as residential area, and this is those connecting road which connects to your outer ring road, EcoSpace, IT parks and several other places. And you can also see, you also have India's pride, HAL and Tejas division over here, where they develop the Tejas and manufacturing Tejas happens here. So this is pride of India, and what you get to see here is a shame of India, where the entire road is being flooded and people are struggling to commute. This particular road is being cut off. This road cut off to Yemalur and Bengaluru. People whoever is trying to commute from this particular area are trying to use JCBs, tractors and boats. And what we have also seen is that one senior citizen had to reach Manipal hospital, but ambulance couldn't reach because of these kind of flooding situation. So they took a boat, and that boat ferried the patient from that side to this side, where they could shift from here in another vehicle. So this is the kind of situation where people are struggling, and this is not something new for outskirts of Bengaluru, especially New Bengaluru, where huge urbanization has happened. You have unscientific construction which has happened in this area, especially IT parks, residential area which has been permitted on stormwater drains in several places, but it is also causing a major worry for the people.
Stay safe, Sagai. I hope you're taking all precautions. We'll keep coming back to you. Clearly, the story is far from over. People using tractors to get from one part, of their homes to another part of their colony, because it's just dangerous and difficult to get there. That's an image from a colony basement in Bengaluru. Just look at those images, each one of them truly, truly so terrifying. Take a look. Let's tell you about the defining images of Bengaluru today. Not as an investment hub, not as Silicon Valley. The first big defining image of the day from India's so-called Silicon Valley. Things are so bad here that getting from one place to another is nearly impossible. Those who dared to venture out had to pull their cars out with ropes. In some areas, even buses were dragged out of waterlogged roads. This is the Rainbow Colony area of Bengaluru. The second big defining image of the day, the IT hub of the city, completely inundated. And guess what? Professionals from IT firms and others have been using tractors to get to work. You've heard that right. Tractors are being hired to transport professionals to their offices, as their gated communities are largely submerged and they cannot bring their cars out. Also unusual scenes in a state capital. Boats, not water bodies, but roads that now resemble rivers. In fact, since an ambulance couldn't reach flood-affected areas, a senior citizen was in Yemalur, was shifted on a boat to a hospital, as an ambulance, as you can imagine, couldn't reach this particular spot. Please remember, viewer, this is Bengaluru. Bengaluru's tech hub is submerged under heavy water and downpour. The IT corridor has been waterlogged. It still is. This is the second time in a week that the city has witnessed such severe waterlogging. And if you thought only the common residents of Bengaluru have been suffering, even the biggest power corridor, the Vidham Sauda, is flooded. That's right, the assembly building of Bengaluru. Rainwater entered the state assembly cafeteria, and these were images that we got from inside.